What's up, guys?
Hey.
How are we doing?
I thought it would be really funny if, like, we started the video and we started, like, mouthing words like they couldn't hear us.
Should do that halfway through.
Anyway, we're here. It's 5 o'clock. It's Friday. We are live. We got some juicy stuff for you here today. Really, you gonna grab the second one? Didn't we get a copy of that in yesterday? Oh, it's not processed yet. Oh yeah, there it is. So good. Like I said, we got some good stuff for you. We're going to get you going and show you our specials. So if you guys don't know what happens here, this is your first one. For Facebook, we are live on Instagram, and Instagram, we are live on our Facebook. And Matt and I just kind of hang out, and we talk about some of the cool games that have come into the store, have been sitting around for a while. Talk about some of our memories with them. Everything we're going to show you is for sale. 5 at 5. John there. He's starting to be one of our regulars, man.
He knows what's up.
But yeah, everything's going to be for sale. We're going to hit you with some deals, going to hit you with some stuff, some social medias, VIP program, you know, the use.
I feel like that one is important right now, VIP program.
It is important. We need you guys to sign up for that in the store. Helps us out, helps you out. We'll get to that later.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I think we're just going to get it started here. I went first last week, I think, so.
Yeah, I'll go first. This isn't
KD?
This isn't actually a game that I'm going to talk about, but I just saw it on the wall while we were chilling, waiting to start this, and it's called Elmo's Letter Adventure. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's, like, really yellow.
It's super yellow.
I love how Big Bird's in the background, though, just chilling. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, he just ran past him kind of deal, like. I don't know.
Just hey, brother joined.
Did he? What's up, David?
Hey, Dave.
What's up? All right. Should I hit him with it now or hit him with it
That's
later?
your call, man.
I'll save the best for last. First game we're going to talk about is Rampage Total Destruction.
So good.
I actually enjoy the series a lot. There was a couple. Well, there was one on the NES. I don't think they made one on the Super Nintendo, but I know they had two on the N64, one on the PS2. But
this is actually on the Wii as well.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. My favorite memories came from my cousin Dylan. Shout out to you. I saw him today.
He was here.
Yeah, he got me actually hooked onto these on the N64, so I played it on the PS2 version. And
the 64 one was my first Rampage as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like this one though because they gave you the OG.
Mm-hmm. It also gave you new monsters on the PS2 version as well. Like I don't know if you guys can see that. It's an octopus on the back. They have like
Octopus
a lizard,
man.
Werewolf, King Kong, pretty much. Well, it's not
those
King Kong,
are like the staples, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty dope. All you pretty much do is you just go around, destroy buildings, get points, eat people, destroy things. It's pretty fun. We have it here on the PS2 for $6.37 plus tax.
Not a bad deal, and most of our PS2 games are buy two get two free.
Absolutely, till the end of time.
Till the end of time, you're absolutely correct.
Come in while it's still here.
Yeah. So I got one for you. We've talked about the other two in the series. Really great games. Some of my favorites. The second one is my favorite. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that when I talked about it earlier. But we have Donkey Kong Country 3 has finally made its way in for Live at 5. Yeah. We got this one here for $25. It is one of the harder Donkey Kong countries to find, and I mean that's relative speaking. It's a pretty common game, but yeah, this one didn't get as much recognition. It came out while the 64 had already come out. Actually, you can see Wrinkly Kong in her save den playing a 64 with the Banana Birds.
That's actually pretty funny.
It was really cool. Yeah. Things I really liked about this game. One, it was the first one that I ever got. So the Donkey Kong gimmick is like Donkey Kong Country, you could get 101%. And Donkey Kong Country 2, you could get 102%. And in this one, you could get 103%. I actually did that, found all the Banana Birds, got all the stuff, got the baller ending. And then also, this one had a cheat code where if you entered it, all the bonus games, like sometimes you got to collect green bananas or yellow bananas or do something. They were all replaced with Christmas themed things, and all of the music was replaced with 16-bit Christmas music or like holiday music. I'm sorry. Shout out to Ryan next door. I can hear you guys hooting and hollering over there. We're right here on the wall. So, but yeah, Donkey Kong Country 3, not everybody's favorite, but still a really, really good game. Some of the puzzles in this were awesome because you had to use Cousin Kong. What was his name? I think it's Tiny. Maybe Kitty Kong. Yeah, I have lapse in judgment sometimes. But yeah, Kitty Kong and Dixie Kong got to go save Donkey and Diddy. Awesome game, $25. Pick it up.
It's actually really fun.
It is a really good game.
The man in the walls, that's what Ryan said. Alright, so next one I got for us is kind of like a 2 series. And it's really fantastic.
Wow, one of my favorites, dude.
Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2. Both the soundtracks in here are remarkable. That's so good. Funny story about these. My friend Zach and my old roommate, shout out to you, he would play these.
He was here too.
No, that was Jake.
I thought you meant your old roommate Jake and Zach.
Oh, yeah, no. But, R.I.P. R.I.P. Zach. he's in Philly. But, yeah, he would play this all the time on original Xbox on his 360 or whatever, and he would just go hard at like 4 o'clock in the morning, screaming and yelling with his like souped up Escalade, souped up Subaru, and he's just like, "Why can't I win these races? It's just like ridiculous."
You're a scrub, Zach.
It's because you're garbage.
I had a copy of Underground 2, and I think it glitched because the memory card corrupted, and now I can't prove anybody wrong, but I swear I had a Honda Civic that pushed like 200-300 miles an hour on the highway, and like if you would just get cruising and let it like max out and redline or whatever, it was like pushing 200 miles an hour. But obviously I went to go show somebody that sometime, and my PS2 memory card was corrupted, and now nobody believes me and thinks that that's impossible, and that I, suck.
Dude, I'm telling you.
But Underground 2, I mean, all of the games that they make and all of the games that they remake or reboot, like, why don't we have a Need for Speed Underground 3? Yo, shout out to my boy Brandon, just jumped on our Facebook. Today is his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Brandon. We'll see you at the Caesar tonight. We'll be there for a good time and great friends and good food and all that good stuff.
Dude, I'm disappointed that they don't have a remaster.
That's what I'm saying, dude. A remastered HD remake, reboot, whatever. Something. The car customization, the soundtrack, the racing, everything. The story, the vehicles themselves, everything about this game was so primo. Still to this day, I would say, best racing game of all time.
Oh, by far.
Forget your Forzas, forget your Gran Turismos, forget whatever.
Turismo.
Underground 2 is where it's at. And Underground 1 was good too. But they added the open world where you could like drive around and do whatever you want. And
I think that's why I like this one better because of the open world.
And they added trucks.
Yeah, and like
they did the SUV races. Yeah, of course.
I love Escalades.
I'm not going to be able to buy an Escalade anytime soon, but I had one in Need for Speed Underground 2. Subwoofer kit, neon light kit. It was, all day.
Honestly. You can pick it up here in Altoona. Both of them actually for $537 plus tax.
And what was that? They're buy two get one free, or buy two get two free?
Yeah. So grab these bad boys. You get another one. Are you kidding me? You kidding me?
So, I don't know what I want to do next. Well, I'll do these. Okay, so we just got in yesterday. We don't see stuff for this system very often. I was pretty stoked when we got it in. Had two of my favorite games from the systems with it. We're talking about Dreamcast. We got a big Dreamcast slot. The first one was Sonic Adventure. This was the first like 3D adventure Sonic game. Other than Sonic 3D Blast, but this one like had a story, had like voice acting, which is to this day made fun of for being atrocious. Had like a real like real music and soundtrack in it. Added some new characters. I don't quote me on that, but I think this might have been the first introduction of Amy Rose outside of like the TV show or the manga comics. Big the Cat, which is a fan favorite. Everybody loves Big the Cat. Knuckles and Tails were in it as well. I forget what the robot's name, dude, was. If Mike Carey's watching, I'm sure he probably knows.
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna say I didn't want to sound like an idiot, but like, wasn't the cat one the first one to come on that guy, like on that game? The cat.
I think this is the only game that Big the Cat is in.
Really?
Maybe the second one. I don't think he is though.
I just
Yeah, I mean, and all kinds of, people were like, add Big the Cat to Smash Bros. And bring back Big the Cat. And
Did they do a speedrun?
they did it on AGDQ this year, and it took like 12 minutes. Amy appeared in Sega CD. Okay. Thanks, David.
Oh, see, yeah, David knows.
I knew what you meant, Sonic CD. You got my back there. Thanks, bro. But yeah, we got this one. We actually got 2 copies of it in. We got them both at 18. Really, really fun game. Definitely recommend playing it if you need to pick up a Dreamcast, obviously, to do that. But super worth it. The next one was an arcade favorite. I used to play this at Pocket Change in the mall all the time. I think
Anthony still plays on his Wii.
Awesome. House of the Dead 2 on the Dreamcast as well. This was really dope. You could use the light gun. You could use the arcade stick. I actually had the light gun. This was really cool too because it added a lot of like secrets and things that you didn't get in the arcade version. Like different paths that you could take. There were different secret things that you could shoot to get power-ups, different from the arcade version. Ton of fun. It was 2-player. But yeah, we got this bad boy here for 10. And it is just as good. It's the original game from the arcade. So, yeah, House of the Dead 2 for $10. And check out, come check out some of the other. We got like Tomb Raider. We got some really cool Suzuki game. We got a UFC game. I didn't even know there were UFC games on the Dreamcast.
You kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Ready to Rumble, I see. Some sports games, World Series Baseball, some golf thing. Disney Magical Racing Tour, some weird Rockstar game. Yeah, I'm really from Altoona, West. Where are you from? Altoona, I hope. But yeah, hop in, come check out our Dreamcast stuff.
Check it out. Alright, I think it's that time.
It is that time. You're absolutely correct. So we got you our February deals here. I'll let Matty Ice run you through them real quick.
Yep, so the theme is spreading the love of gaming. We love you.
We love you, and we know that you love us. So
absolutely. So if you buy any pre-owned Xbox One or PS4, you're going to get a free pre-owned game. And that can be like a $48 game. That could be like...
Your choice is the kicker there.
Your choice.
And I mean, I can't think of a better pair. Like, I can't name a better iconic duo other than a free pre-owned new-gen console and a game of your choice. I'll wait. Kardashians, eat your heart out. I'm taking Xbox or PlayStation with a free game of my choice over Kardashians any day.
Any day. Along with that, just, if you want to play games with your loved ones, you can do, we're doing $59 for an NES and a Super Nintendo, and you get a free controller with that as well. Same with our N64s, they're $49 with an extra controller.
So you get the theme there.
Yeah.
We want you to play 2-player.
Yeah.
With your significant other, your BFF, your lover,
your friend,
whatever.
Your brother, your sister, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, you play with your friends.
2 players.
2 players.
And then along to go aside that,
we have our buy 2 get 1 free on all retro rack games, and that would be 360, PS3, and under. So that can be like Atari, and you can mix and match. It can be 64, Atari, Sega,
Dreamcast, PS2, and Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
whatever you want, man. Buy 2 get 1 free. Now, what Matt and I were talking about earlier, our VIP text program. The big deal is you get a chance to win yourself a NES Classic.
And $5.
And $5 off your next purchase of 10 or more. All you got to do is text the word Galore to the number 51660. Don't text the number 51660 to the number 51660 because you get some weird boutique thing, as Couples and I discovered today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was super weird. We're like reading it. We're like, did they change the deals or whatever? And then it was like freaky boutique deals or something, whatever. So you want to text the word Galore to the number 51660. Get your coupon. Get your entry to that NES Classic. We'll get you going.
Absolutely. And then we go on to our social media. So we have a YouTube channel, which is Cards Galore, and that's pretty much all of our Live at 5 videos. Just in case if you haven't seen our past ones, which are, pretty
horrible.
Pretty awful.
Some of them are those OG ones, like episode 1.
I think that was a struggle.
That was rough.
That was pretty rough. We also have a Snapchat, which is Cards Galore, and I think we posted the picture.
I put that Dreamcast one on there today.
Awesome. And then we also have an Instagram, which is cartridges.galore, which I actually posted the Dreamcast. Wow.
Yeah.
We're struggling
Oh
today.
boy.
The
Marsh
second,
just joined.
did he? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Do it!
Do it!
And then we also have a Twitter, which is @cartsgalore. I'm actually going to find out which poll I'm going to do today, but check it out.
Cool.
Hey, Marcus joined.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hey! We got somebody new.
Oh, no. We're falling.
Oh, no.
Hello,
So,
everyone.
this is our boy Jeff. We just picked him up. He's going to be helping out in the State College store, which we actually did just get a location as well. So watch for that change coming soon. We'll be in the Giant Plaza right next to Brothers Pizza in the old Cartridge World, which is
Perfect.
serendipitous, I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it's kind of fun.
Jeff does his own like web series about like old cool 90s things and like different, toy stores and stuff like that. So watch for his version of Live at 5 or something like that coming soon to the State College page. I know I'm pumped for it.
I'm pretty pumped
So
for
we're
it.
going to give him a little trial run. He is a weekly faithful to Live at 5 and is now part of the Cartridges team. So we're going to let him get his hand dirty here. What do you got for us, brother?
All right, so I got two awesome games here that I'm going to talk about this week. So first up, we're going to go old school and start with Atari 2600
Yeah.
game, Demon Attack. So you can't go wrong with this one. Of course, there's a lot of shooters on the system, but if you got to weed them out, this is one of the ones to pick up. The enemies actually aren't just vertical or horizontal. They actually move around the screen, and some of them shoot at you and some of them don't. So it makes it for a little more challenge. It's set up just like Space Invaders. You move left to right, but with the added bonus of them moving around and some of them shooting and stuff, and also moving in diagonal, makes for a fun challenge. So definitely, if you have a 2600, pick this up. And then up next, we're going to jump into the 90s, of course. We got Game Boy. So if you guys can
Awesome
see that.
game. It's Castlevania Adventures for those of you that couldn't see.
Castlevania Adventure, released in 1989, of course. Another great Konami game. Another great sequel to the whole series. Of course, with it being Game Boy, it was extremely hard. It's very frustrating.
I was going to say.
But I do have a lot of fond memories of this. It just gets more fun. There's a lot of replayability because it's hard. So I definitely recommend people check this out, pick this up. Great prices, of course.
What do we got on them, Jeff?
We got $1.37 on the Demon Attack.
You kidding
So
me?
for
That's
the
a
penny
deal.
pinchers, that's cheaper than a bologna and cheese sandwich. And then we got Game Boy, only $10.37.
Not
That's
bad.
a steal right
That's
there.
a good
honestly.
deal.
I've seen this go for
One
more.
fun fact, I'm reading this book about the localization process of video games, and one of the reoccurring themes is that like the teams always have to watch out for like heavy religious influences. So I'm surprised. No, not even that. I was talking Demon Attack and a lot of other things that use like demon and angel and like spirit and references like that. Localization teams usually change. So I mean, this was from the wild land of the 80s where there were no like regulations or standards yet for this stuff. So no wonder that this slipped through. But if this game was released in like the 90s or 2000s, I guarantee you it would have a different name because of demon, and they don't want that whole like
awesome.
Christianity and religious influence and stuff like that. And it's a really cool read about the trials and tribulations of like what's acceptable in other countries versus what's acceptable in our countries, and like the underlying thing is always religion. So it's kind of crazy to think about. I'll follow up, Jeff, with a little minty one we got here. This bad boy is super crisp, and recently just got completed as we added the letter to it. We're talking Star Tropics. This is my boy. Oh, yo, Jack Ross joined. What's shaking, man? Tell your parents I said hi. Your brother remembers playing Castlevania Adventures.
Oh, always. I think we have the game.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, he's
On our Instagram, Taylor Baker says, "What up, Jeff?"
Hello there.
Jazzy.
There we go.
Hey.
Very nice.
But yeah, Star Tropics. My boy Sleep loves this game. There were many fond memories of him cursing and screaming at the television. Because, I mean, like most NES games, this was unforgiving. If you died, you had to, like, start all over. And it's a pretty long game. You are Mike. You are an archaeologist uncle. No, you're his nephew, I guess, yeah. and he gets kidnapped or whatever in like another dimension, and you have to like go off and save him. And it's like a puzzler, platformer, role-playing game, ton of fun. Awesome series. I think this was a Nintendo produced, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool game. There's a sequel. It's called Zoda's Revenge. It also says Star Tropics 2 really little on it, but yeah, awesome freaking game. This one is complete in box. It's got the manual. It's got the letter, obviously the game, and
it's really minty
yeah,
too.
$40. So this could be yours
More minty
today.
than toothpaste.
More minty than toothpaste. Absolutely.
You heard it here.
All right, Matt.
Was there a Star Tropics 2 before?
Zoda's Revenge? What?
Was there a Star Tropics 2 though?
Yeah, Zoda's Revenge. Star
Oh,
Tropics 2.
see, didn't know that. That's pretty
Man, you're right next to him and you didn't hear it.
cool. Man.
There she is.
there it is.
Thanks to our my lovely Vanna White-esque
man.
assistant, Mike Couples. Didn't even poke his head in here to see. I don't know if Facebook can handle that much beard, though. But yeah. See right here, it says Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. Plays very similarly. In this one, they give him a last name of Jones. But yeah, and we got Star Tropics 2 complete in box for just $23.
Jeff's like, man, I'm sorry I threw you under the bus. I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it.
I would hope so. It happens every day.
Every day. All right, so the next game I have, I actually just picked it up because it was.
David told you to pick these up.
All right, I'll pick them up. But couples actually.
Matt actually live streamed this game the other day with his buddy. He was doing really good.
Doing some easy mode stuff.
Oh yeah. Shy couples, yeah. I picked up Dark Souls 3 and I live streamed it. It was pretty fun until I got butched. My friends,
Pretty hard. I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention to it, but we watched it here at work.
And my cousin Dylan, shout out to you, and then all my friends are like, yeah, man, if you get it, we have like stuff for you. I'm like, I don't even know what the stuff is. I don't know what you're dropping. They just, I like got them into my world. They dropped all this stuff. Little did I know it was all these souls. I didn't know you had to use them to like upgrade your guy, and so I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, why do I have that like 600,000 souls just chilling?
Isn't
there?
even out of the starting area.
Yeah, I didn't
and it's
even
like
know.
level 60 something.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh man.
So you got some homework to do.
I do. I did kill the second boss though. I
There you
mean,
go.
yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah,
Without-
way out level sure does help.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it does a little bit.
But yeah, the moral of the story is that everybody here was giving Matt crap for cheating,
For cheating.
even though he didn't know what he was doing, and I would have done the
I mean-
absolute same thing.
It was funny because like they're just like, here you go. I'm like, all right, so like,
What? It would have been rude of you to not use them.
just left them on the ground and have someone else pick them up, kind of deal. Like, I thought it would. And well, Dylan's like, hell yeah, right now. See, you know, Connor loves me. I love you too, Connor. I love you too, Couples. And Brent. Brent's not here, but I love him too.
Well,
Shout
he's
out to him.
here,
Well,
just not here.
he's in the back.
Yeah, in his hole.
It is whole.
Dylan
It's
says
a-
hashtag praise the sun. Oh, that's okay. All right. So they know.
Oh, was that other dude that was
That
in
was
with
Chris,
your camera?
yeah.
Chris Pootrain.
Yeah. You know.
No idea.
No
now,
idea?
Well, now I got a name with a face.
Face. Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. Anthony Langer says, best game store, you guys, with the best way to end the week. You guys rock.
Oh, see. Shout
Thanks,
out to you.
Anthony.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah, now we're going to just show you around
Yeah.
the store a little bit, some of the cool stuff we got.
Absolutely.
Spin you guys around.
And 64 wall.
Where we sit, where the magic happens.
Elbows little as that lighter attention. Wow. Can't talk. Can't talk to that.
That was a couple sighting for those of you. We rearranged the showcase a little bit. Shout out to old Gabe for doing the legwork on this.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah, we moved the Game Boy stuff, and we just got some extra Wii U stuff. And we wanted to kind of rearrange it. Some really good stuff we got in there. The Mech Warrior's still there taunting me.
Zero. You kidding me?
A Metroid Prime with the Target edition variant. Pokemon box, get it before it's gone. So yeah, just some great stuff. We got some decent PS1 stuff cooking in here.
Oh, we got Ripto's Rage.
We actually got
Oh,
Ultimate
man.
Crashes. Looks like we sold the first one already.
Yep.
Spyro
Oh,
2. Some long box PS1 games are always nice to see. Tomb Raider Chronicle, Final Fantasy 7,
Oh look,
Parasite
Rampage
Eve.
World Tour.
Rampage World Tour,
That's a good one.
also on the 64. Psycho Fox is still there. I want
Did you know
Iron
they were
Man and
doing
Man
the,
of War.
thing for Retron 5? Like it was like
Yeah. It plays Master System carts and the Game Gear and
all that fun stuff.
32X stuff. Ghostbusters on Genesis. Sonic 3.
How's it going, guys?
Tokyo Banana
Battletoads.
still.
Yeah.
That's your jam.
It is my jam.
No pun intended.
Got some more Wii games added to shelf here, rearranged a little bit. Check out these little dudes. They're pretty dope.
8-bit Link.
Samantha wants to rip those Rage and Crashes. Well, we got Crash 2 at 21, Crash 3 at 19, and Spyro 2 at 25.